Divine Spring, Luke chapter 16, verses 1 to 8. At another time, Jesus told his disciples, there was a rich man whose steward was reported to him because of fraudulent service. He summoned the steward and asked him, "What is this I hear about you? I want you to render an account of your service, for it is about to be terminated." The steward thought to himself, "What am I to do now? My master will surely dismiss me. I am not strong enough to do hard work and I am ashamed to beg. I know what I will do. I must make sure that when I am dismissed, there will be people who will welcome me into their homes." So he called his master's debtors one by one. He asked the first debtor, "How much do you owe my master?" The reply was, 100 jars of oil. The steward said, "Here is your bill. Sit down quickly and write 50. To the second debtor, he put the same question, "How much do you owe?" The answer was, 100 measures of wheat. Then the steward said, "Take your bill and write 80. The master commended the dishonest steward for his astuteness. For the people of this world are more astute in dealing with their own kind than are the people of light. Reflection on today's Gospel. Crooked cleverness. Cleverness with crookedness is a dangerous combination. The world's biggest crooks have cultivated this combination. This is the kind of calculated crooked cleverness that we notice in steward as described in today's Gospel. He knew that his time was up. He was going to be sacked because of his fraudulent service. He had to make provisions for his future once he had left the job. How cleverly he manipulates the accounts and changes the decimal points in the calculation. Did you notice the discount he gives the first of his master's debtors is not disclosed to what he offers the second? The astuteness and not the dishonesty is what is commended. Can we emulate him in things that concern our spiritual good? Most of the people misunderstand this parable. Jesus gave a good lesson with bad example. If we meditate upon these gospel lines, we can understand why Jesus commended the dishonest man. Through the parable, he was only speaking about using wealth of this world to attain eternal habitation. Today, let's meditate more into these lines for better understanding. Amen. Have a nice day.